Hey, good morning, church. It's time for a mission moment. This morning, we're coming to you to talk about Western North Carolina. As you know, back in October of 2024, Hurricane Helene dealt a mighty blow to our neighbors in the west. But in a matter of a few short weeks, Pitts Baptist Church had boots on the ground there working. So we want to tell you a little bit about what we've been doing there so far. I'm joined this morning by Scott Dry, who is our team leader that takes the trips to Western North Carolina with us, and Zan Kane, who has gotten to go on more than one trip, and I want you to hear her perspective as well. But I want to start with Scott. So Scott, tell everybody why you wanted to be the team leader for this trip, and why do you think it's important that Pitts Baptist Church be there?
I've always had a passion for the mission field and going out and serving. And for the church to be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ, it's just so important for us to go up there, help our folks out just 2 hours away up the road, and get those folks back on their feet as quick as we can.
Yeah, and we've done a good job so far. Zan, I was with you on that first trip when we went just weeks after the storm. What was your anticipation going into that trip, and how did that compare to with reality once we got there?
I really didn't know what to expect. Other than looking at pictures and videos, I think like we all did, after the hurricane. But the reality, yes, once we got there, the devastation was just so much more in person.
Yeah, it was hard to see.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that we had so many people step up to the call to go. How many people from Pitts Baptist have gone so far, and how many trips have we taken?
So we've taken 6 trips with a total of over 120 of our folks went up to serve.
Yeah.
Folks that skill level like Michael Kemp, and folks that maybe don't have a skill level to go up and just help out and get those folks going again.
Yeah.
We're so blessed.
Been a lot of hard work. And Zan, you and I were pretty lucky we did not go on that March trip when I hear the temperatures were in the teens. You did go back on the most recent trip though in August. So how did that trip compare to that first trip when we went right after the storm?
Yeah, the first trip, we were stepping into chaos, and just trying to help people survive. That was like that mode. The second trip for us was much more hopeful.
Yeah.
You were seeing progress, and it was great being on that second trip and seeing just in less than a year's time the progress that had happened.
Yeah, I know you were staying at a school with the North Carolina Baptist Missions, and they had signs on the wall telling you what they've accomplished so far, and that's pretty extraordinary. Tell everybody that number.
So currently, there's 550 homes that have been rebuilt. 250 are in the process of being worked on right now, and there's 1,300 more requests.
Oh gosh, a lot of work to be done. Yeah. So that means we need to go back, right, Scott?
Absolutely.
How are we going to do it?
So coming up in 2026, we are planning quarterly trips up to Western North Carolina and go up there and help those folks out in the coming year. Yes.
Yeah. And we are going to be having interest meetings coming up. If you want to travel with us, be watching for that interest meeting. You'll want to come and sign up and go with us when we go, but there's another way they can go.
Yes, they can. They can go to baptistmissions.org, click on the Helene site, and they can go on their own. They don't have to wait on the church leadership teams to go.
Yeah.
Folks can go for a day trip or a couple of days or however their schedule may fit them.
If you want to go and it's in the teens, you just go right ahead. Zan, before we go, I do want to hear from you one more time. For the ladies that might be saying, that sounds like really hard work. I'm not Michael Kemp. I'm not a contractor. I can't do all that heavy lifting. You, myself, many other women in our church have been. Why do the women need to go?
There's just a different aspect, I think, that women can bring along in those situations. The smile, the kindness, the support, the jobs that they think that may not be quite as important are truly important. There's kitchen, there's cleaning, there's organization, there's a lot of things that the women
loving
can do.
on those families.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I hope you will prayerfully consider joining us in 2026. If you want to see photos of what we've accomplished so far, there are bulletin boards scattered around. There's one in the core right outside the cafe here, another one in the sanctuary lobby right across from the welcome desk. Check those photos out, not just of Western North Carolina, but all the mission trips we've done this year. We're excited for 2026. Let's go on mission together.